speaking of budgets, that's a good segue because I have some movies coming up in 2025. That's right. We're talking about movies in 2025 now. But I have some budgets, and I wanted you guys to tell me, basically, we're going to keep this piece of paper, and we're going to see how close we are to how much money we think the movie's going to make.
We used to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
So it's a prediction video.
It's a prediction video. So I got 10 movies, and some of them you might be surprised because you might not even know when it's coming out.
Let's get rid of that pen.
All right. First one that everyone is dreading coming out. I don't think anyone's excited about this movie. Snow White. And it's current with two big stars. Well, one sort of was a big star on the rise, and of course Gal Gadot is in as the Wicked Queen, but $240 million budget so far.
That movie is gonna get crushed.
With no advertising yet.
That movie's gonna get so crushed.
How bad do we think it's going to do in the theaters? Let's just say, do you want to say just North American? What do you think it's going to do in North America?
Are we talking opening weekend?
No, total.
Let's do worldwide.
Worldwide?
Worldwide.
Worldwide total. $240 million budget.
Now here's the thing. I think parents are still going to take their kids. So it's going to make some money. So I'm gonna say it's going to go like 70 million.
Total worldwide?
Total worldwide.
I was gonna say 100 million.
I'm going to say 70.
Want to split the difference at 85?
Sure.
Or we just see who's closer.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, you want to do that? All right. Don, Mark, Paul. Paul says 75 million total worldwide. Not opening weekend.
He said 70.
Okay, 70.
Yeah.
And you said 100.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do a surprise. Could be a Borderlands. Could open at like 9 million, or it could open at 50 million.
When's the release date? 'Cause that matters.
May or June, I think. I'm gonna try 125. Just because it's worldwide.
I think there's also a good chance that they're just going to say, "Oh, we're going to put it on our streaming."
It could be. It could be. How about Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch.
100 movie live action movie.
That.
Now, I would say, who cares about this character? Who cares about Stitch? People love Stitch. They absolutely, it's everywhere. When I went to Disney, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm going, okay, there must be a market for it.
Yeah, I think that one will probably make some money.
I'm going to go 120 for that one.
120. Worldwide.
I'm going to go 121.
Whoever's closest without going over. Yeah. Worldwide live entertainment. You know what? I'm going to go 200.
Yeah, I think you're probably going to win.
How to Train Your Dragon live action. Now, I've seen only one scene of him when he goes up and touches the dragon. The epic first meeting. It looks really good. The visuals. How the story goes, this is exactly the same story. I don't know. But $200 million budget. How do you think it's going to do?
$200 million budget. It's a kids movie. Do you know the release date approximately?
Summer movie.
Summer movie. I'm gonna say it's gonna make 240. I think it's gonna make its money. 240.
I'm gonna say 120.
I'm gonna say 400 because it's opening the same time that Epic Studios in Florida is opening, and they have a big How to Train Your Dragon promotion.
But it's also
world.
competing against Lilo and Stitch.
It is, but I think the visuals are going to be better on this than Lilo and Stitch. Next, the much anticipated, often ridiculed, Captain Falcon, or Captain America: Brave New World. $250 million budget because of all the reshoots and the rewrites, etc., and the year-and-a-half postponement of the movie.
It's hard to say.
And it comes out in February, doesn't it? I think when I come back from my cruise.
I think so.
You got all the Marvel fans that are gonna go see it, even if it's trash, right? So
I'll say 300.
Paul goes in at 300.
I'm gonna go to 400.
Mark goes to 400. And now I can't remember what Ant-Man did.
He shrunk.
I'm gonna go 310. I don't think people are gonna want Falcon as Captain America. Minecraft movie, animated movie coming out.
I'm gonna go 300.
300.
If you look at YouTube, Minecraft videos,
Everywhere, right?
they're
Yeah.
all rich.
350.
Those creators.
Yeah, 350.
However, Warcraft was one of the biggest games out there, and nobody went and saw.
Well, there's a
the
Warcraft
movie.
2 coming.
Maybe they'll actually do a Warcraft
I
story.
saw a trailer yesterday.
Really?
I'm gonna go 250. Thunderbolts.
Don't know
The
anything
much
about it.
anticipated, no one knows who they are.
Oh, is that
Superhero
that
movie
Is
killer.
that like the
The Red Guardian.
Suicide Squad? That's not the Suicide Squad. Is that what we're?
Well, it's Ghost. It's like all characters from the series that were side characters from the Disney series and Marvel.
100.
100.
I'll do 350.
350.
You think it's gonna make money? Thunderbolts.
I think people are gonna say, what are they gonna do with this?
I don't
I'm
think
going to
so.
say 180. I think this is going to be another one of those. What was the other one with all the characters?
Suicide Squad?
No, the other one, the Marvel one. The
Elementals or whatever
what
it is.
not
No.
the- yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're so forgettable.
Yeah.
Jurassic World,
Oh Jesus.
number 4. Maybe they're actually going to have dinosaurs in this one.
It has Scarlett Johansson, so it might lend credibility. I'm gonna say 500 million.
500 million on a 265 budget.
I'm going 400.
400. I'm going to go 650. They always seem to do well. Superman, $200 million budget.
Lots of talk about this movie.
And no one knows anything about it.
I'm gonna go 700.
Wow. That'll be the biggest hit out of this list so far.
I think it's gonna make $1 billion.
$1 billion. 1 billion. I don't know. It depends on word of mouth once it releases, right?
People, I think, just the anticipation of a Superman movie that's not Henry Cavill. People are gonna want to see it.
And I think people will bring their kids.
Yeah,
But it's DC.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Superman and Batman transcend.
I'm just gonna go an even 5. The Fantastic Four. Huh? Fantastic Four.
Nobody wants that.
350.
350. $200 million budget.
300.
300.
The movie nobody wants.
Let's split the difference at 325. And then Michael.
What is that?
That's a biop of Michael Jackson. $155 million budget.
Who's
That-
playing Michael Jackson?
I don't know.
That could go either way.
Okay, I'm cutting this out so I can check.
It's the most popular artist, pretty much of a biop you could do, like modern times, right? Everybody still knows Michael Jackson. Not everybody knows Elvis anymore.
But would they line up to watch his life? Like,
Maybe. And they're putting money into it, so it's not like it's going to be cheaply done.
I'm gonna say 200 million.
200 million for Paul.
it could go either way. I'm going 300.
300 for Mark. See, he's so popular in North America. Would Europe care about him anymore? And Japan and China.
He was a worldwide sensation.
I know. But now, that was 20 some years ago, 30 years ago.
Yeah, but he's a legend.
Let's go 350. For a biop, that's a huge amount of money. All right. So judging by this, according to our guesses, it looks like Superman will be the big hit of the season
Yeah.
on this list. Out of all those movies.
We don't have. Well, Mark predicts $1 billion movie.
Yeah, and you said 700. That's your biggest amount. And I said 500. It's not my biggest. I actually said Jurassic World will outdo it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But with Superman, I mean, that's, like you said, it's adults, it's kids, it's...
So is Jurassic World. It's adult and kids.
Used to be. Now Jurassic World, they've made it a little more violent and I think people are a little more cautious taking their kids to that.
I don't know. The last one wasn't very violent.
Well, they try to make it violent.
It doesn't have Chris Pratt anymore.
It doesn't?
As far as it said Scarlett Johansson in the write-up. So
Well, we will see. See if what did you guys go along with us? See what your box office predictions. If you kept it, try and keep it in the note and see how close you are. And we'll keep checking back as these movies come out. The very first one we're going to check.
In fact, put it in the comments so you can't cheat later.
There you go. Yeah. Captain America, Brave New World is the first one coming out in this series. We'll see how close we are.